approved. I don't. Good morning, humans. Today is Monday, and I'm just getting ready. It is a little bit later. It is about 6:15 in the morning. I've been up since 5:30, but I originally wasn't going to do any makeup or anything, but I'm kind of feeling like I have a little bit more time, so I think I'm going to do that. But I'm not going to do like a full face, maybe just a mascara. But we're having some issues with the furnace, so we love that for ourselves. It just isn't kicking on how it's supposed to. Look how cute this is. It's like a little necklace you just throw on. There's little gems on it here. Probably a closer look. Look how cute. I don't know what these are called, but these are really nice. And they just go like this. I think it's cute, but yeah. Anyway, trying to get myself ready for the morning. I have to go to work. Yay. And get to do that until later. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get home. I feel like I say that every vlog. One thing though, I do want to do something. What do I want to do? See, that's the hard part. I don't know. I'm gonna plan something. So this morning when we woke up, the heat was not on. It was 71 degrees in here. It was super cold. I had to go down and check the filter again. I don't know if that's the problem. When I get home today, I'm gonna have to call T-Mark again because we can't have the furnace breaking again. Well, I don't know what happened. I don't remember what was wrong with it last time. It was probably in another vlog. Us in this house system have a love-hate relationship. If it's broken, I call T-Mark. But it tends to break quite often. Being a homeowner is actually very expensive. Horrible lighting. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing today when I get home. I had to think about it. So yes, when I get home, I have to call T-Mark Plumbing and get the furnace looked at because it is not kicking on like it's supposed to, and it makes it cold in here. And yes, also Julep has eaten her wet food. She's a good kitty this morning. And now is drinking water. I have to leave in about a half hour to go get my bus to go to work, and it's gonna be cold out. Other than that, after work, we'll see what the day brings.
Say good morning. Good morning. Hi, Butterbeach. You're so cute. Good morning, sweetie. You gonna have a good day? Are you sleepy? Me too. Me too. Oh.
What is the current temperature outside?
Currently in Buffalo, it's -4 degrees.
It is so cold outside. Hand warmers. What's up, humans? Welcome back to another day, another vlog. Today's vlog, we're gonna kind of just doing some tidying up and pre-spring cleaning. I want to get my office tidied up because I've accumulated a lot of things in here. If you guys haven't seen my vanity and every video, it's like packed full of things that could be sorted, donated, or put into drawers. I tend to leave my stuff everywhere all the time. I also have some PR I need to test out, and genuinely just, I believe, a messy house, a messy mind. And because I've been feeling kind of down today, I figured I'm gonna clean, I'm gonna get my life together, I'm gonna get this week planned out. We don't have anything tomorrow though because we're off tomorrow, but my vine plant needs some pruning too. The more I look at it, there's some dead leaves. It's going through a cycle like we all are, and with spring approaching, I definitely want to declutter and sort some stuff out. I do have a bunch of stuff that I want to donate, but I haven't been able to get to like the donation center. Just been really, really cold outside, so we've been going through a lot of snow, a lot of really cold temperatures, and I have cold sensitivity, so we're not going out. But that is the plan for today. I was just listening to some French lo-fi music and it was actually really delightful and kind of uplifted my spirits and put me in a little good mood. And I figured since I'm in a good mood, I'm gonna do my makeup. I have some French inspired makeup. Did I use them? No. They tend to have a lot of red lipstick for French inspired makeup. I kind of thought it would go with the vibe and the French music, but I just did my normal look. Still have a love-hate relationship with makeup, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Did I pull it off? I feel like I got more blush on the side than the side. But it's a work in progress. We're getting there. Just gotta try to do it daily. Gotta do good things for yourself daily. But we're working on those routines. We're working on improvements and bettering ourselves. I say these things with such doubt, but that's my mentality. Anyway, let's get cleaning, let's get our lives together, let's get motivated for the spring that is coming up. And like that groundhog said, but 6 more weeks of winter, so like the end of March, April, we do have some cold fronts that usually tend to peek into April. I accidentally fell into that trap it one year when I started my garden too early, and then it snowed and then everything died. I don't know what I'm gonna do this year for the garden. That's a whole other video though, because with my corporate girly job, my time has been very, very, very limited, and plants need to be watered daily. So we'll see about that another day. But let's get cleaning, let's get motivated, let's plan our lives. I do have some other things I want to share with you a little bit later in the video, but right now let's get this office cleaned up because it's a bit overwhelming for me. I just have stuff everywhere. Let's just clean it because even my desktop is cluttered with stuff, and we need to do something about that too. So my office is clean for the most part. I did the vanity. I just basically rearranged things. I got rid of all the boxes that I kind of hoard because I hoard product boxes for some reason with hope of putting them back in the boxes. I do that with tech stuff too. Let me know if you guys relate. Like I have all of the boxes for like my iPhones, my laptops, my tripods. I keep them all because when I move or like put them away, I put them back in the box and stick them under the bed. It's like playing Tetris. But this is the vanity. I got my perfumes, hair stuff. Yeah, that's that. I did prune my vine plant, as you guys saw. I took all the dead leaves off. And like I mentioned, she's going through a cycle, so I guess it's gonna happen with the weather changing and it fluctuating in here between hot and cold. It gets kind of hot in the rooms downstairs because the furnace is literally like right below us. So my room and Shiloh's room are the first one to get the heat. And yes, so it gets kind of warm down here, so plants are in good shape. But I'm gonna move on to the living room, maybe the dining room, because it's still a bit messy. Just kind of need to organize things, clean it, you know, normal adult responsibility stuff, everyday things. I have something really exciting to share with you guys. I might be a Canadian citizen. Now, don't get too excited because I still need to process all the stuff, but back in last year, basically back in 2025, Canada passed a new law where if you were born before 2015 and you had Canadian ancestry, you might be considered a Canadian citizen if you can prove it. Now, I have been on the hunt for my lineage, and I have been doing the Ancestry.com to figure out what countries I'm from, the ones I could possibly move to, if I had ancestry anywhere, and Canada always seemed like it was out of reach. I do have ancestry in Canada. I have, what is it? Ancestry.com. I did a lot of research on there where I have documented my lineage all the way up to one of the very first French settlers in Quebec, which is super exciting. His name was Louis Herbert. I will link his Wikipedia page down below. He was an apothecary, a doctor, so that was really exciting. And then my grandma's great, third generation grandfather came to Niagara Falls where he passed away. So we are able to get the death records and the birth records of everyone up to him. His name was Arthur. I actually got this from Quebec. This is his baptism record, so I can prove he was born in Canada. And this is super exciting right here, because this is proof. This is proof that he was born in Canada and passed away in Niagara Falls, where my family now currently resides and where we settled. Canadian people kind of tended to migrate to Niagara Falls because it was a big manufacturing industry over there. There was a lot of manufacturing, and now it's a Rust Belt city because that's what happened. Happened to Buffalo, happened to, I think, Philadelphia, Niagara Falls. So they came over for money, and then manufacturers moved elsewhere. So, but that is really exciting. My grandmother's going down to City Hall in Niagara Falls to get all of the birth records and documents I need that she can get from there, because that's where she currently is. And that will allow me to prove my lineage. And then once processed, I should be able to get a certificate of Canadian citizenship, but not just me, my child, my brother, and anyone born before 2015. So that is actually super, super exciting. And guys, I might be Canadian. I might get Canadian citizenship. Like, I love Toronto. I love Montreal, if you guys don't know. For my 10-year wedding anniversary, we went to Montreal and celebrated. It was beautiful. I do want to visit my ancestor. He has a statue in Quebec. Like, how cool is that? I'll post a picture of it, like, right here. But I would love to go and say hi. Be like, hey, thank you so much for this. He has quite an interesting story too. So if you guys are interested in learning more about my lineage, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll happily do like a My Family series, which, yeah, I need to get back to cleaning. I thought I'd share that little journey with you guys. I hope you stick around and see if I actually get approved. I don't see why I wouldn't. I do follow a Reddit forum for Canadian citizenship, and someone just got approved who's a 10th generation citizen. So fingers crossed, guys, fingers crossed. So the living room is clean, the dining room is clean, the office is clean, the laundry is switched, the child has the clean laundry to be put away. I think I have achieved a lot, given it is 3:01. I think I started cleaning around like 10 o'clock. I did my makeup first because like when I do my makeup, I feel good about myself. So obviously if I'm gonna record, I wanna look good, feel good, get things done. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. I don't know what I'm doing for dinner, but yeah, things are done. Editing Heather here. So once again, I forgot to close out the vlog multiple times because in the beginning of this vlog, I started a vlog last Monday and didn't get very far with it. So that's why I included it in the beginning because like I just went to work, had lunch, and then that was it. And then a week later, that's when I started vlogging again. To be honest, my days go by so fast that like I really need to figure out how to structure my work-life balance a lot better. Maybe we'll do a whole video series on getting our life together with a work-life balance because your girl can use some routine. But anyway, I just wanted to pop on and say thank you for watching. I know this vlog wasn't very detailed, but thank you all for watching anyway. Oh, the furnace. As you can probably hear, the heat is on. And we learned that when you change the humidity on the furnace, it stops working. For a little bit unless you turn it on and back off again. Basic IT skills. But, I mean, yeah. I don't know if it fixes the underlying issue, but it is one workaround that we have found. But anyway, help your girl out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and we'll talk more in the next one. Also, I need to contact my grandma to find out if we know more about Canadian citizenship. Fingers crossed. Love you.